identified myself, and I asked him what he was doing, asked him to identify himself and what he was doing, and he refused to say, who's on the sidewalk?
Yeah, he's recording.
Yes, he has a right to be on the sidewalk. But does he have a right to videotape?
Yes.
You're in public view.
Okay. But does he have a right to not identify himself?
Yes.
That's what he's doing.
100%.
He doesn't even have to identify himself to us.
He's doing a First Amendment right. You have a First Amendment right to record. There's nothing wrong with him recording. If you want to be recorded, you can go inside, away from the camera.
Is there a gun scene?
I don't know, ma'am.
Who reported that there was a gun scene to us?
I don't know. I know one of our guys said he had his hand in his pocket, inside his bag, when they first seen him, and they didn't know if he had a gun or not. I know that.
Well,
So who told our call
We're
taker?
gonna reverse whoever called on that phone and figure out who's saying he has a gun. That's
None of them are
important
saying
if
it.
People are
Because we have
calling in.
kids.
Because if we would have came and we would have shot this person, that person would have been held responsible.
It wasn't me.
I don't know.
Well, we're gonna have to figure that out. So
fine.
everyone's gonna have to hang out.
That's fine.
We'll
I'm
call
not
it
going anywhere.
dispatch.
I have no reason to go anywhere.
What female is calling? We need to speak to her right now because she lied to us, and that's a big issue. So find out what female inside your guys' business
that there's a
called
gun.
us here
Sure, there's
for
not
this
many
kind of
working right
response.
now,
So we'll go inside and
Go
find
ahead.
out.
Go ahead.
This is ridiculous.
So everyone was calling and hanging up, calling and hanging up. That's why we get this many people here.
you guys
And if
need
we
to
get a report of a
understand-
gun, it's
I
a
didn't
criminal
do anything.
offense to lie.
educate you on something. That's fine. You guys need to understand, we were actually all in Willow Glen.
Okay.
Yeah. And when we hear someone, whoever put it out, it wasn't you, just for this knowledge.
I
You can share
understand,
it with the
sir.
people.
I was waiting patiently for
Let me
an
finish.
officer.
Yeah, let me finish. If someone says someone has a gun, we all come here doing 100 miles an hour on a freeway, zipping in and out, and any one of us can get cut off by somebody and do a donut and die, and we get here, and we can't even get anybody on the phone.
Well,
So
and
I'm not blaming you, but people kept hanging up, and we're just trying to find out what's going on. We get a guy with a gun, we're going to come, because that's what we do.
And the person told 911 if PD doesn't get here soon,
And they say he
They're
had
gonna
a
call
gun,
the
or did
media.
we think he had a
He
gun?
had a gun. It is
he has a gun in the
We
backpack.
all did think he had something. We all thought he had a weapon.
And then if PD doesn't get here soon, we're calling the media.
So I don't know if they maybe were
True.
calling you guys too.
And like I said, I'm not pointing
No,
fingers.
no,
I'm
I'm
also
just
educating,
saying.
because that's what
we've
we
been
do.
we've been
I
receiving
understand.
phone calls nonstop from.
For how long?
I don't know. I'd have to ask
Whoever
him.
he's
Okay, so you
Whoever
guys
he's
are getting-
affiliated with
which
of
phone
some
number
sort,
would you
whatever
like,
it
sir?
is. I don't know.
what's
They've been
your
calling and
number?
making death threats
Cell
to
number
the
is
people in the
408
office and whatnot. So
202
our phone's been going off
68
nonstop, and I don't know if they.
Is this the same? Is this guy been coming here a lot? The same guy?
We have no idea, sir.
So we don't know if he's associated to those people.
Yeah, because they're saying something about a journalist out front, and
No, he's got
He's on a live feed.
So he's,
Right.
I don't know what he's
So
doing.
whoever
because
he's
there's people-
talking to is
he's
constantly
threatening. They call-
calling our office, so forth and so on, and so on. And as I say, all I asked for was to identify himself.
He doesn't have to.
Okay. So, it's okay to
they-
videotape
yes,
across the street from his school.
Yes, they try to audit us too. They'll come up to us and try to pull First Amendment stuff and try to trip us up. They're baiting you into getting yourself in trouble.
All right, that's fine.
Right? And now look at all the amount of cops that came because you were telling him to ID himself.
Well, as I didn't do anything about.
But do you understand that? Like he
all I
kind
asked
of
for
got
was
his
some
point.
assistance.
He got his point across, right?
If you say so, ma'am.
I think so.
That's fine. I'm not arguing with you.
I'm not trying to argue either. I'm just saying, like, see it from a different perspective.
No, but this is what he wants, though. You guys. That's
Exactly. This is what he wanted.
What should we do?
Well,
About which?
educate us.
When
so
he- when
if
Hold
you
on,
did-
one at a time.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So when he shows up doing like he's doing, and he's standing in front of the gate.
He can do that.
No, I understand that. But
He
I'm
can
asking,
block my
what should
gate?
we do? What should we just ignore him?
So if he
Yes.
blocks
Okay,
my gate,
that's what
he's
I'm
allowed
asking.
to do that as well.
Hold on. If he's blocking your gate, you can call us and say, hey, there's somebody standing in the way physically preventing us
Okay.
from getting in the driveway.
Okay. All right.
Ask him, hey, I need to drive in here. If he says no, then that's a different story, right?
Okay.
But he's allowed to stand on the sidewalk. He can record everyone coming in and out. We have people standing at our police department recording us loading up our cars, recording our personal license plates,
Okay.
recording all of that, and we have to let it happen because it's a
fine.
public space.
That's fine. And
The problem is, though, is that when someone calls 911 and hangs up when our call taker's trying to get more information, multiple hang-ups from this business.
Okay.
They keep trying to call back and it gets hang up. So this is all the information we got, right? May not be you, but we just need one person to call and give all the information.
which
and then
I did all
No,
myself.
I think the hang-ups were because we've been getting bombarded
Potentially.
No, that's what's going to happen.
But someone,
like the
someone
phone is
call from
ringing.
their cell phone, right?
Oh.
Call 911 from your cell phone
Yeah,
and stay
no,
on the phone
yeah,
the whole
not-
time.
Yeah.
So let me ask. I'm sorry, ma'am.
It's okay.
Ms. Rodriguez
Yes.
and so forth. If you're allowed to videotape, even though somebody has said that please stop videotaping, I have a personal thing that
Yes.
they have
Yes.
they have that ability.
Yes.
You have no right
Okay.
to privacy in public.
I have no right to privacy
In public, in a public spot. If you don't
Okay.
want to be recorded,
There's no-
you can go inside.
Okay.
No
Thank you
reasonable
for that
expectation of
information,
privacy.
Officer Vega.
Yes, sir.
So it's like the same thing with a car, right? Your car's not tinted. A police officer walks by, looks in. They see
Right,
something.
if there's something
it's
on-
no
it-
reasonable
it's-
expectation of privacy is what the legal term is, right?
Okay.
So you don't have a reasonable expectation of privacy out in public. There's cameras everywhere. Each one of us are recording.
I understand.
Yeah. So I mean, it's.
I hope I'm being okay.
No, that's fine. Absolutely. And for us, we get cell phones in our face, and we have to let it happen. But
Okay.
we're in public.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for
He
the
may be up to
information,
something
Officer
weird.
Rodriguez.
It's suspicious, right? Why is he doing this? But it's not. He doesn't have to identify himself
Doesn't
to you.
have to identify himself. Okay. All right. I thank you for that information. Do you need anything?
Why
further,
do you
sir?
think?
That's going to be a thing.
Why do you think he's here?
I have no idea, ma'am. He made some comment that he was investigating something that I failed, and so forth. There's a, and then he tried to incite further
Right.
from me, and
So
so
he sounds
forth.
like an auditor,
An auditor.
Yeah.
What exactly is that?
First Amendment auditor.
Okay.
So they like to go out, like I said, they want to go out and entice people into violating First Amendment rights.
Okay.
Like with us, they'll come to our police department and start recording us. An officer confronts them.
And
And
what
then
is
they
their,
start-
what is their purpose? What's their motivation?
YouTube, likes on YouTube,
Oh, I see. Okay. So
lawsuits,
first-
civil lawsuits.
Okay. Okay.
Google it. Just look on YouTube. Look
Okay.
up First Amendment audit.
I usually try to stay away from social media.
No, YouTube though. YouTube is
YouTube or any
YouTube's
other
just videos.
platform and
Just
so
look up
forth.
First Amendment audit, and you'll see a bunch of police officers and other people just recording. Right? Someone says, "Hey, I don't want you recording. I have every right to." Right?
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Well, I'm
I don't know
sorry
why
for-
he would be
I'm
doing that
sorry
to you.
for the amount of response.
Well, it's the
that
report
you
of a
had.
gun.
Somebody.
Somebody
I understand.
said
ma'am.
multiple times about a gun,
As I,
and then a school and children and
I understand, ma'am. As I.